Aries Daily Horoscope for April 30, 2025. Welcome to your daily cosmic guidance, fiery Aries. Today, April 30, 2025, brings a fascinating celestial landscape that directly impacts your passionate Aries energy. Let's dive deep into what the stars have in store for you. General overview. Today finds the sun firmly planted in Taurus, your second house of resources, values, and self-worth. This creates an interesting dynamic, as your ruling planet, Mars, is forming a powerful sextile with Jupiter in Gemini. This planetary conversation amplifies your natural confidence, but grounds it with practical Taurian energy. You're feeling both ambitious and methodical today, a powerful combination. The moon is transiting through Scorpio, your eighth house of transformation and shared resources, creating an emotionally intense backdrop to your day. This deep, investigative energy may have you questioning what truly matters to you and considering how your resources, both material and emotional, are being invested. Career and work focus. In your professional sphere, Mercury in Taurus is enhancing your communication skills, particularly around financial matters. If you've been waiting for the right moment to ask for that raise or propose a budget for a new project, today offers supportive energy for these conversations. Your ideas are likely to be received as both innovative and practical, a winning combination in any workplace. There's a notable aspect between Saturn in Pisces and your career house that's asking you to balance vision with structure. You may find yourself reimagining long-term goals while simultaneously creating concrete steps to achieve them. This is excellent energy for strategic planning and refining your professional roadmap. For Aries entrepreneurs, pay special attention to opportunities that arise unexpectedly today. The Uranus influence suggests innovations or disruptions that could ultimately work in your favor if you remain adaptable. Love and relationships. Venus is dancing through Gemini in your communication sector, making this an ideal day to express feelings and strengthen bonds through meaningful conversation. For single Aries, your verbal charm is particularly magnetic today. You're likely to attract interest through your wit and intellectual energy, rather than just your usual fiery charisma. Partnered Aries might discover new layers to their relationship through deep conversations. That Scorpio moon is encouraging emotional intimacy and vulnerability. Don't shy away from discussing topics you've been avoiding. The planetary support for transformative conversations is strong today. Notice how the Pluto retrograde in Aquarius is slowly transforming your approach to friendships and group dynamics. Some social connections may be evolving in ways that better support your authentic self. This is a subtle but important backdrop to your romantic life as well. Health and wellness. The Mars-Jupiter sextile today is pumping extra energy into your system, which could manifest as restlessness if not properly channeled. Physical activity is strongly recommended, particularly something that combines mental strategy with physical exertion. Think martial arts, complex dance routines, or competitive sports. The Scorpio moon may be triggering deeper emotional patterns related to control and vulnerability. Pay attention to stress responses in your body, particularly around the lower back, reproductive system, and elimination organs, all Scorpio-ruled areas. Practices that release emotional tension through the body, like yoga or breathwork, could be especially beneficial. Your ruling planet, Mars in Cáncer, suggests your energy might be more variable than usual. Honor your need for rest between bursts of activity rather than pushing through to exhaustion, as Aries often tends to do. Financial outlook. With the Sun and Mercury in your second house of finance, money matters are highlighted today. You have increased clarity about your resources and values, making this an excellent day for financial planning, budgeting, or reviewing investments. The Scorpio moon's influence on your eighth house could bring attention to shared finances, loans, taxes, or inheritances. There might be developments in these areas requiring your attention, but the energy supports finding mutually beneficial solutions. Jupiter in Gemini is expanding opportunities related to communication, learning, and short-distance travel. Consider how investments in education, technology, or transportation might actually improve your overall financial picture in the coming months. Personal growth. Neptune in Aries is making a once-in-a-lifetime transit through your first house of self and identity. Today, this energy is particularly activated, bringing opportunities for spiritual awakening and enhanced creative inspiration. Your intuition is heightened, and you may receive important insights about your path forward if you take time for reflection. The North Node in Pisces is guiding you toward greater compassion and spiritual connection. Today's energies support practices that help you transcend ego-based thinking and connect with universal consciousness. Meditation, artistic expression, or time near water could be especially rewarding. Challenges to navigate. With Saturn forming a challenging aspect to your sun sign, you may feel some friction between your desire for freedom and the responsibilities that demand your attention. The key is finding the balance between structure and spontaneity, rather than resisting necessary limitations. The Scorpio moon might trigger power struggles or bring up unresolved emotional issues, particularly around control and vulnerability. Be aware of tendencies toward jealousy or possessiveness in close relationships today. Mercury in Taurus could make you somewhat stubborn in your thinking. Remember to stay open to others' perspectives, especially in financial discussions where you might be tempted to dig in your heels. Advice for maximizing today's potential. Channel your abundant Mars-Jupiter energy into focused action rather than scattering your efforts across too many projects. Pick your top priorities and give them your full attention. Utilize the Taurus Sun's practical influence to ground your natural Aries impulsivity. Take time to consider the long-term implications of decisions, especially financial ones. Embrace the transformative power of the Scorpio moon by being willing to release what no longer serves you. This could relate to material possessions, emotional patterns, or relationships that have run their course. Set aside time for both productive work and meaningful connection. With Venus enhancing your communication sector, conversations initiated today could lead to important developments in both personal and professional relationships. Explore the spiritual dimensions of your experience through practices that quiet the mind and open the heart. Neptune's influence offers a window to transcendent awareness if you create space for it. Lucky elements for April 30, 2025. Colors: deep red and turquoise, combining your natural Aries fire with the emotional depth of the Scorpio moon numbers. 4. Uranus vibration, and 8. Scorpio/transformation vibration. Lucky times: early morning for productivity, late evening for meaningful conversation stones. Bloodstone, traditional Aries stone, and malachite transformation and release. Lucky locations: near water features, financial institutions, and intimate gathering spaces looking ahead. As we move into May, the Taurus season will continue to ground and stabilize your natural fire, helping you build foundations for long-term success. Pay attention to the upcoming new moon in Taurus on May 7, which will open a powerful new cycle related to resources and values. This is excellent energy for setting intentions around financial goals and self-worth. Mars will be moving into Leo in mid-May, which will significantly amplify your creative energy and passion. Projects initiated now will get a boost of confidence and dramatic flair when this transit occurs. Remember, brave Aries, each astrological influence offers tools for your evolution. Today's blend of practical Taurus energy, transformative Scorpio moon, and your own pioneering spirit creates a powerful opportunity for both material progress and spiritual growth. Embrace these cosmic gifts and navigate your day with both courage and wisdom. Until tomorrow, may the stars illuminate your path. On April 30, 2025, Aries individuals will experience a fascinating planetary alignment that significantly impacts your energy and focus. The Sun continues its journey through earthy Taurus, positioned in your second house of finances and values. This placement grounds your fiery nature, encouraging practical approaches to resource management and a focus on stability rather than impulsive action. With the Sun forming a supportive trine to Pluto in Aquarius, there's a powerful transformative energy influencing your financial decisions and personal value systems. The day presents an opportunity to harness this intensity for positive change rather than resistance. Meanwhile, your ruling planet Mars will be traversing through Cáncer in your fourth house of home and foundations. This creates an interesting dynamic where your usual outward energy turns inward, fueling domestic projects and family matters. You might feel a stronger emotional undercurrent to your actions than usual, perhaps even experiencing some mood fluctuations as Mars in water sign Cáncer creates a tension with your fire sign nature. Venus positioned in Gemini creates a pleasant aspect to your sign, lightening the atmosphere and facilitating smoother communication, especially regarding partnerships and collaborations. This is particularly beneficial since Mercury, the communication planet, will be stationing direct after a retrograde period, clearing up misunderstandings that may have affected your personal projects. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, continues its journey through Gemini in your third house of communication and local environment, amplifying your desire to learn, connect, and share ideas. This Jupiter placement forms a harmonious sextile to your natal Aries energy, creating opportunities for intellectual growth and favorable short-distance travel. Saturn's position in Pisces in your 12th house casts a more serious tone over your subconscious mind and private matters, perhaps bringing up past responsibilities that need resolution. This might manifest as a slight tension between your desire to charge forward and the need for introspection. Uranus in Taurus continues its long-term square to your sign, creating periodic jolts of unexpected change, particularly relating to your resources and values. On this specific day, Uranus forms an interesting aspect with the Moon in Libra, which occupies your 7th house of partnerships. This creates a day where relationship dynamics might suddenly shift, requiring adaptability and openness from you. Neptune in Aries, a once-in-a-lifetime transit occurring during this period, amplifies your intuitive abilities, but may also cloud your usual clarity and decisiveness. With Neptune in your 1st house, there's a dreamy quality to your self-expression today, potentially making you more compassionate, but also more susceptible to confusion about personal direction. The Moon in Libra, your opposite sign, creates a full moon energy that illuminates your relationships and partnership sector. This lunar position highlights the ongoing balance you're trying to achieve between self-assertion and accommodation of others' needs. It's quite significant that this occurs during a time when your ruling planet Mars is in emotional Cáncer, adding layers of sensitivity to your usually direct approach. Pluto's slow movement through Aquarius impacts your 11th house of social networks and future aspirations, bringing transformative energy to your long-term goals and community connections. This day may reveal deeper truths about where you're headed and who's truly aligned with your path. The North Node in Aries emphasizes that your personal development and authentic self-expression remain crucial life themes during this period. With this nodal position, the universe supports your pioneering spirit and individual journey, even as other planetary forces ask you to consider relationships and emotional foundations. Chiron, the wounded healer, also in Aries, may make you more aware of core vulnerabilities related to identity and self-assertion. However, this awareness creates healing opportunities, especially as it forms a supportive aspect with Jupiter in Gemini, suggesting that communication and learning are key to your healing journey. Mercury in Taurus in your 2nd house brings mental focus to financial matters and personal resources, helping you articulate your needs and values with greater clarity now that it's moving direct again. This analytical energy complements the Sun's presence in the same area, doubling down on themes of security and worth. The asteroid Ceres in Leo forms a powerful trine with your Aries energy, nurturing your creative expression and bringing a nurturing quality to leadership endeavors. This subtle but important influence helps balance some of the more challenging aspects of the day. For Aries individuals, April 30, 2025, ultimately represents a day of balancing opposing forces. Your natural drive versus emotional sensitivity, personal ambitions versus relationship needs, and material concerns versus spiritual awareness. The planetary positions suggest focusing on steady progress rather than rapid advancement, with particular attention to how your actions affect your emotional well-being and close relationships. On April 30, 2025, the cosmic energies create a fascinating communication landscape for you, Aries. With Mercury forming a trine to your ruling planet Mars, your words carry extraordinary power today. This planetary alignment amplifies your natural directness and gives your speech a magnetic quality that others find impossible to ignore. You're likely to experience moments of exceptional clarity where complex concepts suddenly make perfect sense to you, and more importantly, you can articulate them with remarkable precision. This is not your typical day for casual conversations. There's a depth and intensity to your exchanges that transforms ordinary discussions into meaningful dialogues. Take advantage of this rare alignment to initiate important conversations you've been postponing. The universe is literally configuring itself to support your voice being heard. Notice how people seem more receptive to your ideas today, leaning in when you speak, truly absorbing your message rather than simply waiting for their turn to talk. This receptiveness isn't accidental, it's a direct result of the current celestial arrangement enhancing your expressive capabilities. Digital communication also flows smoothly today, with emails, texts, and social media posts hitting exactly the right tone. If you've been struggling with a writing project or presentation, today offers a breakthrough window where thoughts translate effortlessly into words. The moon's position in Gemini further amplifies your communicative abilities, creating a dual effect where you're not only speaking with conviction, but also listening with unusual attentiveness. This balanced exchange creates opportunities for genuine connection rather than one-sided proclamations, which sometimes characterize your communication style. Be mindful, however, of a subtle square between Mercury and Jupiter, which could tempt you to overstate your case or promise more than you can deliver. Your enthusiasm is contagious today, but grounding your expansive ideas in practical reality will ensure your credibility remains intact. For Aries in creative fields, this day marks a potential watershed moment where your unique voice can shine through your work with exceptional clarity. Consider recording your thoughts or capturing your creative insights, as the distinctive energy signature of today will infuse your expression with a quality that might be harder to access in coming weeks. The Venus-Neptune sextile, also active today, adds a layer of empathetic understanding to your communications, allowing you to connect on both intellectual and emotional levels. This combination of assertive Mars energy and compassionate Neptune influence creates a rare, balanced approach in your expression, passionate yet considerate, direct yet diplomatic. For relationships that have experienced communication challenges, today offers a healing opportunity where words that previously caused friction can now build bridges. Trust this process, Aries, and allow yourself to speak from both your head and heart simultaneously. As April comes to a close on the 30th, Aries finds themselves at a pivotal financial crossroads. With the sun firmly in Taurus, illuminating your second house of income and material resources, your attention is naturally drawn to monetary matters. This positioning brings a grounded, practical energy to your financial landscape, encouraging you to build stability rather than chase quick gains. Mars, your ruling planet, forms a favorable aspect with Jupiter on this date, creating a powerful opportunity for financial expansion. This cosmic configuration suggests that bold, confident moves in your professional sphere could translate directly into monetary rewards. The energy supports asking for that raise, launching that side business, or making a strategic investment you've been contemplating. The moon in Capricorn on April 30th enhances your career sector, forming a helpful trine to those Taurus influences in your money house. This creates a natural pathway between your professional reputation and your earning potential. Authority figures and mentors may play a significant role in your financial prospects today. Remain open to guidance from those with more experience in wealth building. Venus, the planet of values and resources, makes a significant aspect to Saturn, suggesting that financial discipline is your greatest asset now. Any financial plans made today have the potential for long-term stability, particularly if they involve structured saving or investment strategies. This is not about quick returns, but building wealth that withstands the test of time. Mercury, positioned in your communication sector, indicates that valuable financial information may come through conversations, news, or research undertaken today. Keep your ears open and don't hesitate to ask questions about money matters that confuse you. A piece of advice or insight gained now could prove immensely valuable in the weeks ahead. Uranus continues its longer transit through Taurus, bringing unexpected financial developments. On April 30th specifically, this innovative planet receives harmonious aspects, suggesting that unconventional approaches to income generation could be surprisingly fruitful. Consider how technology, digital assets, or forward-thinking business models might enhance your financial position. Neptune's position indicates some potential for confusion around shared resources or financial partnerships. Be particularly clear about terms and conditions in any money-related agreements today. Request clarification rather than making assumptions, especially when dealing with loans, investments, or jointly held assets. Pluto's transformative energy touches on long-term financial planning, possibly highlighting areas where you've been resistant to necessary changes in your approach to wealth building. This might involve confronting financial fears or releasing outdated beliefs about money that have limited your prosperity. The asteroid series makes a noteworthy aspect to your financial sector, emphasizing the importance of nurturing sustainable income sources. This could relate to investments in environmental projects, sustainable businesses, or creating multiple streams of income that provide ongoing nourishment to your financial well-being. Looking at financial timing, the morning hours of April 30th offer the clearest judgment for money matters, while afternoon aspects suggest being cautious with impulsive purchases or commitments. By evening, financial intuition strengthens, possibly bringing insights about future earning opportunities. For employed Aries, this day highlights potential for recognition that could lead to financial rewards in the near future. A project completed now might not immediately increase your income, but sets the stage for advancement within the next lunar cycle. Entrepreneurs and self-employed Aries may notice increased interest in their services, particularly from clients or markets you hadn't previously considered significant. This diversification of income sources serves you well, creating greater financial stability through multiple revenue streams. Regarding investments, the astrological climate supports careful expansion in areas related to communication technology, sustainable resources, and real estate. However, with Mercury's influence, thoroughly research any investment opportunity before committing your resources. For those considering major purchases, the planetary alignments suggest favoring investments in items that appreciate rather than depreciate. Quality over quantity serves your financial interests now. Property, education, or tools that enhance your earning potential are favored over luxury goods or status symbols. Debt management receives positive aspects today, offering clearer insight into restructuring or consolidation options that might improve your overall financial picture. If you've been avoiding addressing certain financial obligations, today's energy supports taking a practical, step-by-step approach to resolution. The North Node's position suggests that financial growth comes through embracing new skills and knowledge. Consider how additional training or education might increase your market value or open doors to more lucrative opportunities. The investment in yourself today could yield significant returns by year's end. Chiron's ongoing journey through Aries points to healing financial wounds from the past. Perhaps childhood experiences or previous financial setbacks have shaped your relationship with money in limiting ways. Today's energies support acknowledging these patterns as a first step toward financial empowerment and abundance. For those Aries involved in financial partnerships or shared resources, clear communication becomes essential today. Joint ventures receive favorable aspects, particularly those that combine your dynamic initiative with the practical resources or stability of others. Look for complementary financial relationships rather than identical approaches to money. The Black Moon Lilith's position highlights hidden financial opportunities that might be overlooked if you're too focused on conventional income sources. Your financial intuition is heightened, making this an excellent day to explore untapped markets or undervalued assets that others have dismissed. Jupiter's influence brings an expansive quality to your financial thinking, encouraging you to consider the bigger picture of your wealth journey rather than focusing solely on immediate gains. Consider how today's financial decisions align with your 5-year or even 10-year prosperity goals. The part of Fortune's position in your chart on April 30th highlights unexpected financial gains through social connections or group endeavors. A casual conversation at a networking event or online community could lead to profitable information or opportunities. Remaining engaged with your various communities serves your financial interests now. For Aries considering real estate or property investments, the day's aspects suggest focusing on locations with growth potential rather than currently trendy areas. Your natural pioneering spirit serves you well in identifying emerging neighborhoods or regions before the majority recognizes their value. Regarding cryptocurrency or digital assets, the planetary positions indicate a period of clarification after recent volatility. Today might bring information that helps you make more informed decisions about this sector, though conservative approaches are still favored over high-risk positions. The asteroid Juno makes a noteworthy aspect to your financial sector, highlighting the impact of significant relationships on your economic well-being. For partnered Aries, transparent discussions about financial goals and management can strengthen both your relationship and your collective prosperity. For single Aries, consider how potential partners' financial values align with your own. In terms of savings strategies, today's energy supports automation and systematization. Setting up automatic transfers to savings or investment accounts removes emotional decision-making from the equation and builds wealth through consistency rather than sporadic efforts. April 30, 2025 brings a powerful alignment of planetary energies that create multiple fortunate areas for you, Aries. As the Sun continues its journey through Taurus, illuminating your sector of personal resources and values, you'll notice a distinct advantage in financial matters and opportunities to strengthen your material security. This isn't just about money flowing in, though that's certainly possible, but about recognizing the true value of your assets, skills, and resources. The most significant fortunate development comes from a rare and powerful trine between your ruling planet Mars and transformative Pluto, creating an exceptional surge of willpower and determination. This cosmic support system means any project requiring depth, focus, and persistence receives tremendous backing from the universe. You'll find yourself capable of making significant changes with relative ease, particularly in areas where you've previously encountered resistance. Jupiter forms a harmonious aspect to Mars as well, amplifying your natural confidence and creating opportunities in leadership roles. This particular alignment especially favors bold initiatives and entrepreneurial ventures. If you've been contemplating starting something new, April 30th provides cosmic winds at your back. Venus is positioned favorably to your sign, blessing your social connections and enhancing your natural charisma. Creative pursuits and artistic endeavors receive special cosmic support today, making this an excellent time to express yourself through any medium that resonates with your spirit. These aesthetic and relational advantages extend to professional networking, as well connections formed or strengthened today have significant positive potential for your future. Your communication sector receives powerful beneficial aspects, creating fortunate opportunities for presentations, negotiations, or important conversations. Your words carry additional weight and clarity today, allowing you to articulate your vision with remarkable effectiveness. If you've been waiting for the right moment to pitch an idea or have a significant discussion, this cosmic alignment suggests the time is now. Financial decisions made on April 30th benefit from an unusual combination of intuitive insight and practical judgment. Your ability to sense which investments or purchases will yield long-term value is heightened, making this an excellent day for significant money moves or for creating new income streams that align with your authentic talents. Physical activities are especially fortunate today, with your natural Aries energy receiving cosmic amplification. Sports, exercise, or any pursuit requiring physical courage will likely bring positive outcomes and enhanced well-being. This extends to competitive situations of all kinds. Your warrior spirit is particularly effective when channeled constructively. Healing work represents a surprisingly fortunate area for you on this date. Despite your typical preference for action over introspection, taking time for self-care and addressing physical or emotional wounds will yield greater than expected benefits. The positioning of Chiron in your sign creates a unique opportunity for transforming past hurts into sources of strength and wisdom. Technology-related endeavors receive positive aspects, making this a favorable day for launching digital projects, updating your online presence, or exploring innovative solutions. Your intuitive understanding of which technological tools serve your purposes best is particularly strong today. Your sector of reputation and public image receives beneficial aspects, creating fortunate conditions for self-promotion or increased visibility. Standing in your authentic power draws positive attention and opens doors that might otherwise remain closed. Don't hesitate to showcase your abilities. The cosmic climate supports recognition for your genuine talents. Collaborative projects that balance independence with teamwork are especially favored. The planetary alignment supports partnerships that honor your need for autonomy while providing complementary strengths. Look for allies who respect your leadership while contributing valuable perspectives of their own. Travel plans initiated today carry favorable energy, particularly journeys that combine adventure with learning. If considering a trip, the stars support making arrangements now, even if the actual travel occurs later. The experiences gained through these journeys will expand your perspective in ways that create lasting benefits. The part of fortune falls in a section of your chart connected to hidden resources and subconscious strengths. Some of your greatest luck today comes from trusting your intuition and being willing to explore beneath the surface. Meditation, dream work, or creative visualization could yield significant insights that help you navigate your path forward with greater confidence. Educational pursuits receive cosmic blessings, particularly those that expand your worldview or develop practical skills. Knowledge gained now has remarkable staying power and practical application. Consider investing in learning opportunities that align with your passionate interests. Charitable actions create a boomerang effect of good fortune today. What you give freely returns multiplied, especially when your contributions align with causes that genuinely matter to you. Your natural Aries generosity